Good morning and welcome to SB Connect, where we connect to and educate for the world of work. And Happy New Year. This is our first session in 2022. And today we want to go ahead and invite you to also our first Culinary Arts in the Inland Empire session. Please go ahead and mute your speakers. We have a lot of participants today. Today we are going to be enjoying a wonderful tour with Tedra and Z, master chef and operators of the original Mommie Helen's. And so let's go ahead and meet them now.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So we are the original Mommie Helen's Bakery in San Bernardino, California. We've been established since 1999, and it all started off a dream off of my Aunt Dorothy. And there she goes right there. And so out of her dream, out of respect of her mom, this is my cousin Tedra, Aunt Dorothy's daughter, who has carried on the legacy. Out of Aunt Dorothy's dream, we got it from Grandma Helen. Tedra, you want to take it from there?
Hello, yes, this is Mommie Helen. That's who the bakery is named after, my grandmother. Yes, it's named after Mommie Helen. We specialize in pies, cobblers, and cakes. It's originally started with my mother, Dorothy, in 1999 with Mommie Helen's Bakery. In 2010, she stopped operating Mommie Helen's, and we reopened, I opened Mommie Helen's Bakery in 2015. So we've been here at this location since 2015.
So currently the bakery is family owned and operated and has been passed down for generations to generation. Tedra is the master when it comes to everything back there in the kitchen. And so we're keeping the legacy of the family going from Tedra to now Tedra's little girl, who will be the next generation to come up. As you can see, we've done major events. We're very active in the community, and maybe Tedra can take you in the back or talk to you about some of the things she does in the back and how we maintain and keep things going in the bakery currently.
Okay, so right this way. We're still getting ready this morning, so. So this is Darius over here who's cleaning pies and getting everything ready to put in the display. Right now, I'm over here, I'm making cobblers for today. We usually go anywhere between 100 pies to 200 daily. So right now we're just doing the preparation for the day. And we're short staffed today, so it's kind of, we got to handle a couple different things all at once. So. So what I'll be doing today is basically topping the cobblers. These are our ovens here. We have 3 ovens. We're still loading things. So here are our ovens. So they have It's a 6-pan oven. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to assemble some of the peach cobblers. And right now, what we're trying to do is we have this storefront. Today we have a farmer's market in Los Angeles. So came in this morning, got everything ready, and took it to the farmer's market. It's in a person every Thursday. So we do farmer's markets. We service different restaurants in the area. We still use the same recipes that Mommie Helen used in her kitchen, just with a little more equipment. But basically, I'm just getting the dough ready to put in the sheeter. And Ronnie over there, he's over there basically preparing the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato pie. During the holiday, we go through about anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 pies a day. So that's our number one seller, which is sweet potato pie. So in the pans, I already have the butter and peaches and the wet mix. So we're just basically topping. See, while I'm topping this, is there anything else you want to add? Sure,
So you may think it's easy to do a bakery, and sometimes it is. If you like to cook, I will tell you, keep cooking, keep trying it. If sweets is your thing, if you tried it and it don't work out, try it again and keep trying it until it, get your niche.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're family owned and operated, and everybody has a station or position. Meaning, like Tedra showed you what Ronnie was doing. We all work together as a team, but we all specialize in one area. Now, Tedra, we let her stay in the kitchen back here because she's good at it. And you don't want too many cooks in the kitchen. Darius is a nephew. He moved up from dishwasher to this. He's cooking, he's doing that. So it's always growth. We're always willing to grow. We always want to grow and do better because Tedra may want to take a vacation and then where would that leave us?
And I think also too, it's important, I have a business background also, and I have a degree in business administration. So it's good to know the numbers also when you're running a business. You have to know, anything from accounting to dealing with payroll, dealing with human resources. You have to pretty much know a little bit of everything.
So if y'all think right, so if you think that not going to school and just cooking is gonna be it, it doesn't work like that
at all.
All of us have went to school. Yes. All of us have earned degrees from different colleges, and so I know y'all don't want to go to school no more, but I understand
it's important.
It's important, very important to keep schoolwork, keep your grades up, because you want to know how many cans or how many pieces we got to peel in order to make this.
And the thing with that too, I said, I never used so many measurements until I started baking. Because it's like 4 quarts and tablespoon conversion or cups conversion. So you end up using all that math that you had in school that you didn't think you would have to use. You end up using it. It's all a part of it.
And she's right, because I called her the other day and said, okay, 4 quarts equal what is such and such? And she's like, you know it is.
Right.
So math is the key.
It's very important.
It's very important. So you need to know what you use it. And math is also good because you got to count your money.
Yes, you have to count your money. You have to know payroll. You have to know anything from the human resource, dealing with employees. You have to write your business plan. You have to, those are all very, very important because you can bake, you can do all this different stuff, but if you don't know how to run the back end, you won't last at all. So you have to pay. I think that's more important than the actual recipe to stay in business. That's the key.
And like I said, all of us have graduated from high school, have went to college, have went on to, graduate school. So education is the key. I don't know if Tedra's touched on you because we're family owned. We do a lot of things like in stations. If you see how we set up, this is the cobbler area and this is the cobbler table. So we know if you over here, focus on cobbler. The sweet potatoes. And if you notice, these are ovens. Now I know y'all don't have ovens like this at home. So please don't tell your parents to go get these ovens like this because it won't work. These are industrial ovens where we can bake about 200 pies at a given time. Because Tedra showed,
depending on the type of pie, yes.
Depending on the type of pie, about 200. The cobblers, the same. 500
of the cobbler.
About 500 of a cobbler. So math is important.
Yeah.
So the sweet potatoes go out there. You can see they're prepping the sweet potatoes. You have to steam them, peel them, and get them ready. So we can. And at the end, we want to show you an actual pie, and then we might let y'all instructors taste the pie, and they can tell you how it is. Okay. We have a cake station where we do nothing but cake over there on that side.
Go ahead. I was going to say today we're a little kind of running around because as a business owner, you realize you have to wear many hats. So if somebody calls in, you're there and you have to figure out how to handle everything. So it's one of those days today. We had 2 callers. So it's just learning to deal with different situations. It's a lot of hard work being a business owner, but it's definitely worth it. It's good perks. I know we hardly ever celebrate the holidays on the actual holiday because during the holiday, it's our busiest time. So Christmas, I think the only day that we close is New Year's Day. But we're open Christmas, we're open Thanksgiving. You know, it's long days. Some days you don't, some weeks you may not get a day off. So then there might be a week after all your hard work, then you might be able to take a week off or take some days off. So it kind of varies. You just follow the flow of the business.
And like during the holidays, we work around the clock.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is that literally we work around the clock. We go home, shower, we may eat, something we do, and then we're back to it. But the good thing about working around the clock and having a family on business, whether you like each other or not each other.
Yeah.
And so you have to learn how to teamwork and work together.
Yeah.
Especially during those stressful times. So we not like we close on Monday. Even when we close on Monday, we still work. But you have to keep the little easy going. Yeah. A day off, maybe half a day. But y'all not know how we think we make our own press. Everything is from scratch. So everything is from scratch. So we make our own press. We have it. I don't know. When we press it, we put it in a container. And so you see it, so once we make it, everything is from scratch.
Yes.
And I'm gonna just put it over to you.
And we're known for our crust.
We know what.
Yes.
And so once we make our crust, basically I put it in and roll it out, and then she's cutting it to fit the
Yes.
pie. So it's a process.
Yeah.
It's not like goulash, it's a process.
And I think also the other thing is over the years, what's rewarding is we've had a lot of students that start off with us and they've worked here for years and end up, going into other industries. But working for a small business has helped them because they're able to see that wear many different hats. And we've had them when they've come in here and like Brian, quiet and shy, and next thing we know, he's out of his shell, and now he's in he's a business owner himself. Actually, several have become business owners. So just this experience here of working in a small business, they're able to see, what it takes, and like we said, being able to wear different hats.
And then no job is too small.
Right.
We learn how to wash dishes.
Do it all.
Right.
Yes, do it all.
You wash dishes and you have pots that are bigger than most times. Because of the machinery and how much we output. So from washing dishes to learning how to do a pie, to do a cobbler, to doing a cake. Everybody's learned a graduate to the next step.
Yes, and originally when we started off, we were in a 700 square foot building, and now this one is 4,000 square feet. So we've grown over the years, and like you said, it's due to hard work and dedication. And you have your ups, you have your downs, but we've maintained where a lot of other businesses have closed. But thank the Lord, we work and we're here. So we were able to withstand COVID and everything else because we're used to working. Let's see, usually when we initially started off, we would have to roll all of the crust by hand. We'd have to do the pies by hand. Now we have machines that roll the crust. We have machines that actually make the shell. So with that, and we're still trying to advance, and like now we're still peeling apples by hand, and they have the apple peeler, so we'll be getting that soon. We just throw them in there and peels the apple. So which will make it more efficient and less labor with it. So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, we're always trying to do better. Yeah, and to do better. So that's what we have. Yeah. So you want to see if they have any questions?
The time for that? No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you come out. You wanna come out? now, or?
Oh, okay, so just kind of a tour of everything. This is kind of the, this over here, like we said, are our three, I forgot. This is our ovens, our steamers, ovens, steamers. Be careful over here because I see some water. He's gonna have to clear it. This is kitchen area, and then we'll kind of come over this way. There's our preparation with our potatoes. This is one of our freezers. This is a walk-in refrigerator. Let's see, and I think when we first started off, it was probably about maybe from here to here, our kitchen. So we would be overlapping and so we have a lot more space now. This is the pie press. This machine is actually the divider, so it where we don't have to weigh things out individually. We can just throw all of the crust in there and it cuts it up and then it does the pan. We also have a new pie press that'll have 3 different compartments, so it 3 different pie press, so it'll do it automatically. So that's good. We're looking forward to that. And then we're just getting ready for the day. And like I said, we're behind schedule, but you learn to adapt. So
So they have to be clean, and things have to be wrapped to make sure their presentation is everything. We learn if you're not hungry, if you look at it and it looks good, you're gonna want it. So we have to make sure the presentation is on point, as y'all young people would say.
And then we still have room to grow. Room to grow. This area eventually will become, right now we have it set up to become a kitchen where we can serve food and different things like that. We just haven't started it yet because we've been so busy with everything else, but eventually that's what this area will be. We're also gonna start shipping. We had shipped a little bit, but we've been getting such a demand for it, especially with the new way of things now. So we'll be shipping within the next month or so.
We shipped over the holidays.
Yes.
And we just have to back.
Yes.
You want to take it to the front?
Okay.
Not a question.
Okay. Question? Okay, yes. We can't hear.
My question is, where your custodian at?
Ronnie.
Okay, yes. He's in the back.
So besides Ronnie peeling potatoes, he
Yes.
also washed the dishes, he mopped the floor.
Yes.
The floor, he cleaned.
Yeah, we're just trying to see who's all there, get to meet and see everybody.
Okay. Yes. We have a custodian here. We have bakers.
Cashier.
Yes.
Prep.
Yeah, prep cooks. Right now, we don't have a lot of action because they usually come in early in the morning and do all of the prep work.
And so if you're thinking, just because our signs say 9 to 5, that actually does not work.
Right.
So how it works is while you still sleeping, maybe 3 o'clock, we're in here. Yeah. We're in here cooking. We're in here getting things together. Like today, we have a market that we do twice a week. During that market, we have to prep so they can take the freezer truck, drive it down to LA or wherever our market is going to be, and then we sell at that market. Right. So when y'all still sleeping or when you come in at 9, we've already have worked a full day. Yeah. So 3 o'clock, we're in here, we're prepping, we're making sure things is good so we can have a display so y'all can have it. It's that's not, we come in at 8:59 and then magically it appears. So everybody does everything around here. Nobody has a specific job like, no. If we short, you jump on that side.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
And then over here, we'll go to, and we have a lot of new pictures. We just haven't updated it. But this is like our wall of fame. We service anyone from Magic Johnson. I just delivered some pies. We just delivered pies that he took to Michigan last month. So we do Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer,
Mr. Anthony Anderson.
Anderson, just a Willie Gault, several different people.
Do you guys ever think about remodeling?
Do we ever think about remodeling? There's some things that we're going to add. We just haven't added yet, but we are going to add like tables and, you know, with COVID, it kind of slowed things down. And we've had to actually take some things out due to COVID. So it's kind of changed things. Okay, any other questions?
I have a question. What do you look for in employees, especially if students are coming out of school, trying to get into the field? What are some characteristics that you're looking for?
You know, we have our way of doing things. And of course, we look for, you know, new ideas and things like that. But someone that's easy as far as easy to train, someone who's on time. You would be surprised with the number of people who are not able to just follow. If you say get here at 8 o'clock, that seems like that is so hard for people. So that is very important. Someone who is able to come on time, who's able to stick to a schedule, who's able to be a self-starter, that once we show you what to do, then you can do it on your own, and you can come up with your own technique to do it. It's just as long as you get it done. So that's one of the things that we look for. And again, just someone who's able to be on time. That's so important. I don't think that people realize how important that is, to be punctual. Yeah. And if you have culinary experience, that's good. We have a lot of times we will train. So if a person doesn't have culinary experience, then we're able to train you. Like myself, I didn't go to culinary school. I only went to business school. So, but you know, I'm able to like count and do recipes and everything like that. So I've kind of self-taught myself to decorate, and you know.
Yeah, but you have to, because it's family owned and operated, a lot of us learned from Aunt Dorothy.
Yes, yes.
And watching. I remember she was the best at making our famous German chocolate cake, which Tedra has carried on the tradition. And the stuff that she used, I've never seen her whip. You know, you fluff it and you fold, and it's a process. It's not like you open a box and hey, we don't do that.
Right.
And if you didn't fold it right, I remember getting popped by that microwave because I didn't pay attention. So a lot of it is groomed in us.
Yeah.
We watch. I still watch Tedra in amazement today at some of the things, and so you never stop learning.
Yes.
You always teaching. I watch Pops, how he does stuff, and he's out in the other area. So if you think you get out of school and you stop learning, it doesn't work like that. We learn something every day. And we learn from each other, and we don't take that for granted. So I don't have a culinary background either, but I count.
Yeah.
I do the marketing aspect. My cousin, we just learn. And
Right.
if she falls short, I need you to come in here and do, or vice versa. So you still have to work together. Now, we're not saying don't go to school. We want you to go to school and learn how, because you may come teach us what we missing and what we not putting in.
Right. Yes.
So we have another question. What is your most famous pie?
Sweet potato pie.
So you,
And like I said, that one we can, especially during the holiday, it can be anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 a day. So that's what the lines are for during the holiday, is sweet potato pie. We have to put a limit on sweet potato pie sometimes during the holiday. So
And what did you sell this holiday? Do you know how many that you sold?
Like I said, anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 daily. Yes. And it's amazing. Like I said, we have people from all over and different celebrities requesting the pies, and we're like, it's really humbling that it's like this little bakery in San Bernardino. Magic Johnson is having us put his pies on his private jet. From this bakery in San Bernardino. Like, they've passed a lot of bakeries on their way here, and they chose this bakery. So,
If y'all ever watch Blackish, our research is on the set of Blackish.
Yeah.
With Mr. Anthony Anderson. And we want to tell them thank you for that. Mr. George Lopez,
Yeah.
Cedric the Entertainer, Dr. J, Julius
Yes.
Herbert, actually parents
yes.
from
So many.
jazz musicians, and the list will go on and on. So we built for a small business to have a good name on it.
Yes.
And this is our student.
Yes. yes.
What lesson would you share for up and coming entrepreneurs?
Well, again, the major thing is to definitely know the back end of your business. Like I said before, we've seen so many businesses fail, and that is the major reason why, the back end. It's good to have a dream, it's good to have an idea, but if you do not know how to watch your money, how to anything from balance your books, your business will not succeed. So that is a major thing. Know how to watch the numbers.
Yeah, another question as well. Shipping your products, shipping your products to a new business venture?
Mhm.
Does that require any new skills?
Basically, it's just getting the packaging right to make sure that when it arrives, that it's still the quality that you send it out. So, but other than that, that's like the major thing that we're concerned with. So we're getting all of the boxes and the ice packs, and as far as trying to do samples to make sure that, hey, this pie can last, with just these igloo containers for 2 days, or is it 1 day? So it's doing tests to just make sure that we're able to send the pie and that it arrives in the same quality that it left.
We will take one more question. Are there any more questions from our audience today? The last question is, what's the farthest that you have shipped your pies?
Probably would it be, we have shipped to Spain. So yeah, I think that would be Spain. Yes.
And also someone wants to know, can they volunteer?
Yes, we do take volunteers. We are currently hiring, so we are looking for employees because we are currently short-staffed. So yes.
And let's end with this. What has it meant to you to serve the community of San Bernardino?
Well, my mother, Dorothy, and she grew up in San Bernardino. She's from San Bernardino. And when my grandmother, Mommie Helen, came from Texas, they relocated here. So for my mother, it was always important for her to have her base in San Bernardino, because she said this was home. And she wanted to have something in the community that she grew up in. So we were offered locations in LA. And of course, we're going to expand to other areas, but it was important for her that the base always be in San Bernardino, because we represent San Bernardino. This is where we're from.
So I want to thank Master Chef and owner Tedra and Dee today, and their wonderful staff, for all that they have done in this incredible tour, and all that they've done for the community of San Bernardino and the rest of the nation. We also want to thank all those that have participated in today's session. Please look forward to our next session on sbcalliance.org, where you will find another incredible session highlighting an incredible business or entrepreneur in the Inland Empire. Thank you so much. This has been a great and wonderful session. Have a great day.